Next, when 301 an expired domain to a money site and also 301 a second expired to the first, does it matter if all the domains are on the same name server like fatcow? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. And that's only if you're using the cPanel redirects. If you're you can do it. You can do redirects through the registrar as well. But if you're going to be using cPanel redirects or htaccess redirects, I would essentially put them on different servers myself. I don't like to double 301 redirect from the same server. What do you think, Hernan? Do you have any input on that?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
because
either.
Yeah.
If if it's just a couple of them that he's doing, there might not be a problem. The keyword here is might, but if he's doing a ton of them, then it's a clear footprint.
Yeah, exactly. So I always, I have so many damn hosting accounts, it's ridiculous. So I have the ability to swap out, different IPs because of different hosting accounts. So here's a better idea. Why not, you could use well, this is more mastermind level stuff, but you could use like Amazon S3 or something like that, which is going to give you a unique IP. In fact, it's going to give you a dynamic IP, which switches, it changes. And you can use an Amazon S3 that way. And that's going to give you dynamic IP on one of those 301s, or even both of them for that matter. And that's going to give you a hell of a lot more protection. So
yeah, I mean, you can still have custom name servers, but the IP will be the same. So yeah, I would try to switch it. You can, if you don't want to spend that much of money, there will be a ton of Christmas deals coming. That you can get like $1 or something like that hosting. And since it's going to be for 301, then you can just have it there. They won't be getting any traffic anyway. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't recommend the buying the $1 hostings for PBN accounts or anything, guys, because they're more trouble than they're worth. The amount of time that their uptime is terrible. There will always be plugin conflicts. The sites will crash all the time, even for PBN. So I got away from doing that because they were particularly a pain in the ass. I spent more time repairing sites and submitting support tickets to hosting accounts than the sites were live for the most part. So it was just, I don't do it. But for something like what Hernan is just mentioning, if you're going to be using them for like 301 tricks and stuff like that, use a bunch of, get several of them. Buy $5 hosting accounts. And oftentimes, if you purchase for a year, you can get them for cheaper. And then you can use, just cycle through the IPs when you're doing stuff like this so that you're adding variety.
Yeah.
All right. Fatcow is so damn cheap. Is it okay to 301s? That the 301s come from a fatcow account and redirect to my money site that is also on a fatcow but on a different account? It's probably going to be the same IP. It just depends on, like, a lot of the times they're going to end up being, unless you can choose data centers, which I don't think you can with fatcow. I don't know for sure. But honestly, you should diversify your hosting, Kevin. I understand it's cheap, but if you're making money, you should be willing to invest a little bit for protection and to diversify. Again, you don't want to put all your eggs in any one basket at any time. So there are a lot of hosting companies out there that you can use to do stuff. That's just personally my recommendation. You can try to get away with it. I don't recommend it.